De La Fosse? Answer yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Ms. De La Fosse, you were previously in court and then tested positive for benzodiazepines and opiates. I raised your bond, and then you made that bond. Is that correct? Again, so when did you get out of jail?
And here's where the judge drops the first bomb, the drug test results. Watch how calmly she says it, but trust me, this is a legal pivot point. When a defendant tests positive while already on bond, that's like showing up to court with fireworks strapped to your case.
The same day, but it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay. So how did you pay that bond?
My daughter did.
Okay.
My daughter did.
Right. So, okay.
And I'm hiring Kevin Lane.
You are?
To be my lawyer, yes.
Okay.
But I did everything you told me.
When are you going to be able to get him hired?
He's going to be hired. I'm bringing him in.
Okay, pause. The daughter paid the bond. That might sound small, but it's actually a big clue about the defendant's support system. Judges pay attention to this. Who shows up for you when you're in trouble? It can influence trust, bond decisions, and even how harshly they think you're spiraling.
Money when I get paid on the 3rd.
On the 3rd of May?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm going to do then, Ms. De La Fosse, is reset your case for about 30 days. That should give you more than enough time to get him hired. If you get him hired, bring the reset notice that you get today to him. He'll tell you what you need to do. If for some reason you cannot hire him, then I am ordering you to visit with other attorneys to see if you can try to hire someone, and then we'll see what your options are. Make sure you bring the information about who you've talked to when you come back, so then I know you're trying if it doesn't work out with Mr. Blank, okay?
Yeah.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Ashton Jameson.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
What?
Also, we have all my medical.
And boom, case reset for 30 days. Classic judicial move. This is the "I'll give you a chance, but don't make me regret it" moment. Judges often use resets as a soft warning. Hire your attorney, get your paperwork together, and show you're not trying to play the system.
Are you under a doctor's care right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's your doctor?
I just know her name because she's new, but I go to a licensed clinic on
So this is through December of 22. What about?
My prescription.
You still have valid prescriptions for all of these? Okay, so this is from December of 22. Do you have anything that's recent?
I went to my pharmacy and I told them that I needed to print out all my prescriptions from the beginning.
So they gave you a printout from January of 2022 to December of 2022. So it's just all of last year. So I need.
They didn't give me the one for this year.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and explain to you I need the one, my printout of my prescription that I did now, recently. Yes.
What are you being treated for? What are you being treated for?
Bipolar, schizophrenia, manic depression, and anxiety and insomnia, because I have a lot of sleeping. And I have 2 broken discs in my back, and I have 3 in my foot. I have pinched nerves and torn ligaments in my foot because I had fell down my daughter's stairs helping her, and I have all my medical records showing that.
So here's my,
If you don't mind,
no, just hang on a second. Let me just explain what my concern is. Did you drive here? How did you get here today?
my cousin.
Do you drive?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The problem is even if you have all of these prescriptions, the concern is that you seem to be under the influence to a point that makes me concerned about.
Now, watch closely. The judge is shifting from legal mode to safety mode. When a judge starts asking how you got to court, they're not making conversation. They're assessing whether you're a danger to yourself or others. This is the moment where the hearing's entire direction changes.
When I have to go take care of my business, I don't take my medication because I have to drive to go take care of my business. When I get finished taking care of my business and I get home, and knowing that the ones that makes me drowsy, groggy and stuff, I take that when I'm at home and I'm not going nowhere. And I'm like a hermit. I don't leave my home. And I do have a condition that are stressed out. My blood pressure drops. And I pass out. And that's what happened last time when I was in court. I took this because someone had drugged me. And that's why I had this, because my doctor knows I don't do drugs. I only take my prescriptions. And it was MDMA that was switched on me.
When?
Those medical records, that's why the doctor gave me this right here.
Let me see what you're talking
And
about.
I don't know how long she had been doing that to me.
Who do you think was
My daddy's first wife, because she felt like my daddy my mom took her husband, and she just been mistreating all of his kids with my mom. And I have a big heart. I was there for her because my sister, her daughter died, which was my sister. I was there for her.
So this is a test that you took, a drug test back in October of last year. Okay. Well, I don't understand. Okay. Well, I mean, again, the concern is that you're testing positive for even if it's prescribed, hydrocodone, morphine, norhydrocodone. I mean, this isn't just one type of pain pill. There's obviously an issue going on here that is not necessarily related to codeine. Well, none of these are MDMA. This is all the stuff that you're prescribed that you have on this list. It's just so much that doesn't make, I mean, I'm just concerned. So here's what, well, hang on. I'm going to make a condition of your bond, Ms. De La Fosse, that you are not to drive, period, ever. Because at this point, I have enough concerns, even though this isn't your case isn't necessarily related to driving, based on you being here, what I'm looking at here, what you're obviously to me seem under the influence, whether it's prescribed or not, you are not allowed to drive ever. Do you understand?
Here comes the hammer. All the judge needed was enough concern about impairment, and now she's about to impose one of the strictest bond conditions you can get, a complete driving ban. Legally, it's intense, but she's building her justification right in front of us.
So I need you to get Mr. Lane hired, and then we'll see where we get on that next court date. All right, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice.
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right. It's just going to come back.
A calm yes or no question hides a dangerous truth. A failed drug test threatens bond, freedom, and trust. Then the judge pauses, and the case takes a turn. Positive tests, delayed records, and uneasy explanations pile up. A second chance is given, but patience is wearing thin. One final question shifts everything towards safety and control. Court opens with a simple yes or no, but the air tightens as the judge reminds Miss Delosey of a failed drug test while already free on bond. Benzodiazepines and opiates hang over the room like smoke, and every calm question feels like a warning. The judge probes who paid the bond, when she was released, and whether a lawyer is truly coming. A daughter's help signals support, but also vulnerability. The reset comes like mercy wrapped in threat, 30 days to prove effort, or face harsher consequences. Moments later, the tone shifts. Medical records are outdated, prescriptions unclear, and explanations spill out in fragments. Bipolar disorder, chronic pain, anxiety, family trauma, each detail pours forward as the defendant tries to slow the judge's concern. But concern becomes calculation. When the judge asks how she arrived at court, safety takes precedence over sympathy. The courtroom senses the pivot. Positive tests stack up. Hydrocodone, morphine, multiple substances, even if prescribed, the pattern alarms the bench. The judge is no longer weighing excuses but managing risk. Calmly, decisively, she draws a line, no driving, ever, while on bond. Freedom remains, but only within strict boundaries. The defendant nods, stunned, as the consequences settle in. What unfolds is not cruelty, but control. This hearing shows how quickly second chances narrow when trust erodes. Support systems matter, paperwork matters, and sobriety matters most of all. The judge leaves the defendant standing between grace and collapse, with time tick.